We're live. All right, people, we are live. Damn it. Now, I ain't even really want to put up no intro. I ain't even really want to put up no little picture, play no little music. I wanted to get right into our shit that we got to get into today. But before I get into it, just let me know you can hear me real quick. I know you can see me. I know I look good. I know the skin is glowing. I know you want to say it too. I know. But let me know that you can hear me, all right? Now, I've had a couple, all right? Not a few, but just a couple. But just let me know that everything is good. C. Billa said, or RHOA was a snoozer. Yes, the hell it was a snoozer, which is why they scrambling and scriffing and scruffing to get something to up them damn ratings. As far as I'm concerned, Potomac, New Jersey, and Salt Lake City, they carrying that damn shit. All right, we Gucci? Is we Gucci? All right, yes, perfect. All right, so first things first. We need to talk about Swole Man from Jersey Shore, Ronnie Ortiz, Margot. We gotta sing our song. Now, I'm not quite sure if he's all Wonder Bread, but he might give me a little Mexican rice, a little arroz con pollo y frijoles. You know, I feel like he's more, you know. But anyway, we gonna say we gonna say I got that Wonder Bread, that Wonder Bread news. We got that Wonder Bread. Want the bread, that Wonder Bread news, that domestic news, run your ass over news, Gym 10 laundry news. We got that want the bread, that Wonder Bread news, with a little arroz con frijoles, tajín, tapateo, cholula, and Valentin on the side. Now, according to TMZ, many other sources, Ronnie Ortiz was arrested for domestic violence in LA. If you guys don't know, let me tell you, he had recently moved from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, and in my opinion, both of those cities are a little bit too lackluster of a soul, of faith, of discipline, of sobriety for his ass to be there. Ronnie has had a lot of struggles, and most of those struggles has, I don't know what his childhood was like, what his past is like, but most of his struggles have come from his relationship with his baby mama. And so as far as I'm concerned, he actually probably was better off being in Las Vegas versus actually going to LA, where he just has access to way more shit. But anyway, so according to the streets, he was arrested for domestic violence, like I said, in Los Angeles. At the time, he actually had custody of his baby, his daughter that he has with his baby mama. A lot of people thought that he got into another domestic incident with his ex. Her name is Jen Harley. Let me put her picture up here. You know, when I look at these two together, I see why they got together. They both look, this is a couple that would match. But not only do they match, as far as looks are concerned, they match energy-wise. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're both fire signs. The way that they fight and choke and slam and try to kill one another, I feel like these are Aries, Geminis, or Scorpios or something. Now, y'all way more into their zodiac-ish than me. But you can't tell me that if you know their history, and we're going to go through it, these are Scorpios, Aries, or definitely Geminis. Well, if it was Gemini, she probably would have buried him in the desert somewhere by now. But anyway, she had actually nothing to do with it. She just drove down to LA to get her daughter, and then she went back to Las Vegas. And so, as far as I'm concerned, him being arrested for domestic violence is nothing new because he has been in several domestic incidents over the last, 2 or 3 years, all right? So you guys have to keep in mind that when he was with his ex, Jen, not only did he allegedly jump on her, she jumped on him. They whooped each other's ass. We beat each other, okay? And so when they both beat each other, do you still call that abusive, or is it just toxic? Like, I don't know. It gave me Whitney and Bobby minus, the drugs, but maybe there was actually drugs involved, and I don't know. All right, so let's go through the incidents real quick. In 2018, we cannot forget when Jen actually hit him with a car. She hit him with the right Mercedes. Skirt. Hit him with that Migos. That skirt. Hit him with the car and dragged his big ass, and then they were still back together. We cannot forget that in 2019, when she trashed his house and broke the big screen TV on Jersey Shore, she busted that big screen so bad she actually hurt my feelings. In April 2018, he was cheating on her. In June 2018, she beat his ass. In October 2018, she blacked his eye. In November 2018, he cheated again. In January 2019, they both fought each other. In May 2019, she beat his ass again. In September 2019, he cheated again. 2019, in October 2019, he got charged with kidnapping his own damn child. Now, as you can tell from the history I just laid out, Ronnie has a history of being in toxic relationships, and if you know anything about psychology, the best predictor of future behavior is your past and your current behavior. And so until he deals with whatever demons he has inside, whatever he's facing, whatever he's running from, he will continue to meet other women just like Jen, just like whoever the hell that will either put him in a position to be toxic or just cause him to be toxic him damn self. You know, he done been beat and he get his ass beat. He take it as well as he dish it. It ain't good when it's equal. I'm just saying this shit is toxic. Now, that's all we know in that situation, so I'm gonna quickly move on from that. But I will say that's a whole lot of gym tan laundry and a whole lot of makeup to cover up them black eyes. Moving right along, we gotta talk about the lawyer that doesn't a lawyer that doesn't adjudicate. What the lawyers do? What they call, man, I ain't got my thinking cap on. I've been drinking. But anyway, the lawyer that ain't won no cases, the morgue barrier that, you know, we won't even know how to put dead bodies in the ground. And that's one of the easiest things to do here. The body is already dead. All you got to do is embalm it and put it in the ground. What happened to that damn, the funeral home that they said Phaedra had? We ain't heard shit else about it. We ain't heard shit else about the law firm. But we have heard about her coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. But it's not that she's coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's just rumored right now. It's what the people want, and it's what people have been asking for the longest. And let's take a little break to look at this picture real quick. When I look at this picture, I mean, Phaedra is thick, like thick, baby, thick. You know, I can just imagine all the nights that Apollo put his face in that big ass. How many nights do you think he ate that booty out? I think he ate it out a lot. I think so. You know, she looked like she got that gripper. Like, I'm pretty sure she could put, you know, we seen Zamina Orr on IG put that champagne bottle in her booty. I think she could at least fit a, you know, a good sized bottle of hot sauce in that mug, bring it to Louisiana and shake that shit on your chicken. I don't know why my mind is going there, but she is thick. Her booty real though, right? I think that's Georgia peach and apple pie and grits and collard greens and brown liquor. I think that ain't no fat transfer. You know, it definitely moves, and you know, it don't look stiff like the other girls. So I'm just saying. But anyway, moving right along from that, Phaedra Pre-Creonte parts will actually be appearing on the episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. Now, and they're going to be recapping all of the past moments and iconic moments of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And frankly, the network is constantly having reboots, reruns, reliving shit because there's nothing iconic about the current season of the show. It sucks ass. Let's just say it. Drew's storyline was trash. Screw your cassette tape with no receipts. LaToya was screwing the pastor. Everybody screws the pastor. How you think you get him to run up in your pockets? Get all in your pocketbooks and in between your thighs to give him ties so he ain't got to work. Look at the front two pews of a church. All the little children and babies look just like Jamal Bright. No, I'm kidding. Just playing. But anyway, there was no receipts there. Drew! We cared more about who was in Tampa with your husband than we gave a damn about that cassette tape. If you didn't have $1,000, sis, just say that. But don't give me no stale ass, lace worn out ass wig and a cassette tape that I can go find at the dollar store and talking about that equals $1,000. Here's the gag get. Gag what? Who and what was your husband gagging on? Or the chick, how much, did she gag on at all? Gotta suck it all. Gotta suck it. Pokemon. That would have been more exciting than the shit you gave us. Then what else we got? LaToya that was just thirsty from the very beginning. Her man won't let her talk about the kids on the show, so she just got to attack everybody else and lick the crack of Kenya's ass. And Kenya didn't even want her to lick it after a while. She was just like, oh hell, even I'm not this lonely. You acting just a little too damn desperate. Even my dog get out my face when I feed it. You ate her ass and pussy, leave it alone. show sucks. This is why they'll probably never come and interview with me, because I might keep it a little too weird. It's fallen. It's giving failure. It's giving Real Housewives of Orange County season 15. It's giving cancellation. It's giving Peacock. It's giving Hulu. It's giving me, VH1 reruns. It's what it's giving me. Potomac, Jersey, carrying the ish on the shoulders. And y'all got the biggest asses in the franchise and can't come up with shit, because you ain't giving the people what they want anyway. Keep in mind that Phaedra was terminated from the show on season 9 because all the girls refused to film with her after she allegedly spread the tea, allegedly, that Kandi was allegedly trying to drug Portia, which now we know is fake. But actually, Phaedra, you've been redeemed. See, your tea was not necessarily cold. It was just lukewarm, and it was pointed in the wrong direction. It wasn't Kandi. It was Kandi's friends. It's Kandi's friends, allegedly. It's that whole underground circle, the underground, circle in Atlanta. The people that have been friends and close for decades. Somebody was allegedly drugging in something, but it wasn't Kandi. Kandi says she don't do that. Now keep in mind, Kandi also says she doesn't drink. Well, when you're around people that slip stuff and folks drink, I wouldn't drink neither. Allegedly. So I need you to bring your thick ass back on the show so you can talk about how your team might have been a little bit off, but it seems like you was a little bit right about something. Give me what you got. 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 What else is you doing, Phaedra? We want to know about your life, Phaedra. We want to see the kids, Phaedra. We want to see you co-parent with Apollo, Phaedra. We want to see the dynamic between you and Apollo and this new wife, Phaedra. We want to see you in Apollo and even what's the Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband? Why I want to call him Paul? His name ain't Paul. What's his name? What's Cynthia's ex-husband's name? And she called him Uncle Ben, but that's not his name. Peter. As they flip houses together. Somebody go get some cameras down there in South Atlanta and follow Apollo and Peter flip houses together. Because that's an HGTV show I would actually tune into. The fans want her back. Bravo gave her a big enough check to come back for that one episode. They're going to test it to see how high the ratings are on that episode to watch what happens live, because nobody gives a damn about that show unless it's somebody big enough on there. Andy's personality does not carry anything. Tell me I lied. Look me in my brown eyes and tell me that I lied. They in talks with her. Best believe if Phaedra comes back, she's going to get the biggest paycheck because she could actually come back and save the franchise. We haven't had good reads. We haven't had we ain't had none of that. And the show is trash. All these people with these fake ass storylines. So no, it's rumored that she's coming back. It'll be announced soon enough. Even if they bring her in as a friend, hell, I'll accept that. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? I hope y'all feel it. Moving right along from that, we got to talk about Simon Guobadia and Falynn Guobadia and anyway, I can't pronounce their last name. This is Simon and Falynn, also from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, you guys may remember an exclusive I did, which the original exclusive, I'm going to repost it for members and Patreon, and I'll do that late tonight or early in the morning so you guys can actually see the whole thing in its entirety, but I'm going to reiterate some of that information today because they got that last video flagged, but I showed this LinkedIn, and I think that's where I got my ass, so I'm going to just keep it cute and keep it brief here. Not to mention, you could look at the difference of the face in the body, yada 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 yada, from this video and the last video. I'm just saying, I looked at that old video like, wow, I was really going through it, but I was working my ass off, and then now we look a whole lot better. I'm not even mad. The come up is real. Don't talk about what was, talk about what's now. Well, okay, anyway, after 1.5 to 2 years of marriage. Simon says 1.5. Falynn says 2. Marriage and 5 years of friendship. Ain't no way no old ass man and a young, sexy, pretty, tight, skinny woman that looked like that was ever friends. Ladies, stop saying that these men is your friend. These men ain't your damn friend. You ain't Tupac and J-Dog. These men ain't your friend. These men trying to get in your drawers. So he may have courted her for 5 years, or he may have lusted after her for 5 years, but he was never your friend. I can tell you that. But anyway, they are now allegedly getting a divorce. Now, Simon took to his IG today. He went on IG Live and he said that Falynn cheated on him. Now, you always know, look, maybe she did. I'm not going to take away. I'm not going to automatically take the woman's side. I'm just going to say people always like to give you half of the story. Like, she cheated on you. Yeah, I can believe that. But did you cheat first, sir? Because you sure got a history and a past of cheating on every wife and girlfriend that you've ever had. As a matter of fact, you are the Steve Harvey of Nigeria. And I'm a look. So anyway, Simon has also said that he has to learn how to love unconditionally, but he is just not there yet. And sir, I'm here to tell you, if you ain't learned how to love the way you're supposed to love after 51 years, it ain't gonna happen. So anyway, like I told y'all months ago, he's from Nigeria, and in his country, and he's in this country illegally. He never got his papers together, and I'm kind of convinced that maybe he has just gotten all these marriages to try to secure his citizenship if his ass actually ever gets caught up. You guys should also know that Simon goes by his middle name so that you guys cannot look him up. His name is hold up. His name is so we know him as Simon Iroye, Iroye Guobadia, but it's actually Iroye. My Nigerian people, y'all can correct me on how to pronounce that. Simon Guobadia. So by him just switching that, it makes it very hard to find anything on him. But when that paperwork come out, the divorce paperwork come out, we gonna see how it's actually placed in there. If he ain't legally changed, or if he ain't, he's fake documents. According to my source, he has fake documents for decades, and so this definitely wouldn't be anything new. You guys should know that he comes from a family of multiple wives, but Simon is the first son from the first wife of his father, so he comes from a certain prestige. He's used to seeing his father with many different women, and so this is a man that brought those same characteristics when he came to the U.S. He never understood fidelity, and so when he went from marriage to marriage to marriage, because this is like his third or fourth one, he always just had multiple women around, and by the time he got through with one, he already had another. The contracts ran over one another, but he didn't really get the concept of why that was bad, because that was just kind of like what you did, especially when you had money, and then didn't nobody know where it came from. But anyway, now according to my source, his man is not known to be physically abusive. He not gonna slap you, choke you, push you down the flight of steps, burn you with no cigarettes, but allegedly he is verbally, emotionally, and financially abusive. And so this woman could be living in this big ass house, meanwhile got her on a little ass allowance. You never know how people live. Now I do have to say this, Falynn, if you come back to the show, and more than likely LaToya is going to come back to the show, her and Trey, more than likely, she's going to make fun of you that you got kicked out of the palace. But Falynn is not broke. But just know that her money and her life was very, very controlled under Simon. She gonna act like she said that she getting a divorce. She really, really not. Look at this couple right here. Look at them. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Now I want you to tell me. Shit. Damn phone. Get down, ho. I want you to tell me that this couple really got something to talk about. That this couple was really in love. That this is sugar daddy, sugar baby. This is look, old rich man that wants young, tight, hot box. And she's absolutely gorgeous. This is what it is. And she's his type. He likes exoticals. Just like that exotical in Colombia that he allegedly has a baby with. Now that baby was from the marriage. That baby was a side baby on the wife before Falynn, not on Falynn. But this man got children everywhere. And even has a grown child that refuses to talk to him. I told y'all this before. I told y'all this shit wasn't gonna last. I told y'all that Falyn's whole point of coming on the show was so her and Portia could become another freaking frack. Because that gave us reality TV gold. But she didn't end up getting that much damn airtime. It didn't work. And COVID messed a lot of that up too. But it is what it is. And his marriage fell apart quick. I told y'all that. But this couple also has a history of breaking up and getting back together. So they might literally like get right back together. Because before they actually got married, they broke up then too. Because he was cheating on her then. Shit. I tried to tell y'all. Now, allegedly back in the 70s and 80s, this man was a scam artist. He was just one of the people. He was like Tommy from R. And you ain't got no job. He didn't never had no job, but he always had large sums of cash. He always deposited large sums of cash. He had multiple bank accounts, and he would have the families of the woman that he was with or married to at the time deposit money in separate bank accounts for him. Now, I want you to tell me what profession out there pays you in bills in like large sums all at once, and that you will put in separate bank accounts and hide it in many different areas. I want you to tell me what he was doing. I don't know. Now, it sounds like he is from the DMV area because he has lived in Washington, Maryland, and New York. So what do y'all think he did? I just want y'all to tell me. Tell me. Write it in the comment section. I don't know shit. I'm just a reporter. I already told you I cheated on every single one of his wives. And let's not forget, Falynn, that even though this man won't whoop your ass, don't get messed up in my darling boy. Even though he won't do it, allegedly he has had her jumped before by goons. Female goons. Probably other ladies that's in his harem. So at the end of the day, I don't care why they say and why they tell us they broke up. This marriage was broken before it started. And when you left him before you married him the first time, Falynn, you probably should have stuck with that. But anyway, y'all will be all right here. You ain't the first and you ain't the last to be in a marriage for convenience or for money. Moving right along, we got to talk about Kandi Burruss Tucker, 2 R's and 2 S's and a hyphen. She is thinking of leaving the housewife. She is not sure if she wants to come back. Now, yes, this is connected to the Phaedra story. It's just coincidental that when there are talks of Phaedra coming back, you got to remember, Bravo was not even entertaining Phaedra even coming on any Bravo show, period. And now Bravo has gotten so desperate that they are willing to bring Phaedra back for a Watch What Happens Live episode. Kandi already knows what that means because she also does work behind the scene. You know, Kandi got 30 jobs. She basically a Jamaican. No shade, shout out to Jamaicans. I'm trying to get on y'all level, shit. But anyway, she knows what's going on, and so she is like slowly separating herself from Housewives and really thinking about taking her exit. Now, this is what you got to understand, and I learned this from Funky Dineva, who reported on this years ago. See, I give credit to who I talk about, all right? Funky Dineva even said that Kandi said the main reason she's on the show is simply to market her businesses. It ain't really, I mean, she has fun on the trips and it's fun for the exposure, but Kandi already had money. Kandi was already a solidified star. I don't give a damn what roaster roasts her. Kandi got it like that. And if she wasn't nobody, she wouldn't be nobody to roast in the first place. And you can't talk, and you can make fun of her voice, you can make fun of whatever, but you can't mess with her money, her man, and her mama. Her money, her man, her mama, in that order. Is she a Taurus? We love to eat. But anyway, she was already a star. Housewives didn't make her. She was already made. Let's get it clear. Let's be clear. Nene was made on the show. Sheree was made on the show. Kim Zolciak was made on the show. Kandi was made. She was already made by hard work. Anyway, so since allegedly Phaedra may be coming back, Candace just kind of like done. She had threatened to leave the show back in season 9 when after season 9 she threatened to leave the show if Phaedra comes back, and so at that time did none of the girls really want to film with Phaedra, and so she was gone. When it comes to reality shows, if you ain't got no storyline, if won't nobody film with you, you ain't really got no show, you ain't really got no place on the show, and it is what it is. And honestly, they need Phaedra to come back, and in my opinion, they don't really need Kandi like that. Kandi's storyline is most vibrant and interesting when it's drama between her mama and her man, and I'm just calling it what it is. The shit with Riley and her dad, we don't really care. Him owing her $100,000 in child support, Kandi wipes her ass with $100,000. Like, I mean, if he owe it, he owe it, and that ain't nothing but spending money for Riley. But like, we don't care. We don't care. Like, we literally was looking at an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi's hollering about $100K in child support as she's having a makeup artist do her makeup in her mansion next to her in-law suite that's half the size of the mansion, springing down her daughter's Porsche that costed $96,000. Not, I'm just saying, if he owe the money, he owe the money. But that's like a grasp at, just a grasp at a storyline. Let me tell you another reason that Kandi's not going to say why she's separating herself possibly from Housewives is because of this shit with T.I. and Tiny. When this stuff, when T.I. and Tiny went down, Kandi's name got caught up in it because she is friends with them. And the juicier and the more salacious stuff, the more juicy and salacious info that comes out on T.I. and Tiny, Kandi don't want no parts of it because she knows Bravo is going to want to ask her about T.I. and Tiny. They're going to want to talk about it. They're going to want her to, all of a sudden, you may see Rashida in a scene. You may see her going to Tip's house or going to hang out with Tiny, and they're going to want to talk about it because that's Bravo. And she ultimately has loyalty. If you talk to anybody from Atlanta, Kandi good people, period. So, with that being said, Phaedra may be coming back, the stuff with T.I. and Tiny, and also the shows on a slump. And Kandi always thinking about her next 5 moves. You always want to leave the show when it's at the top. You don't want to leave it when it's plummeting. And once they crash, nobody cares. So, best of luck to her. We support it either way, but I could honestly do without a storyline. Moving right along, we got to talk about Irv Gotti. We ain't heard from him in a while. Irv Gotti and DMX. So Irv Gotti actually had an interview with WGCI morning show. It's like 42 minutes or whatever. Here's the thing. I'm going to just get right to the point. He was asked about DMX, and Irv Gotti has released, exposed, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to just say released because I don't think it was done with ill intent, how DMX actually died. The details of DMX's demise was a little fuzzy. Family wasn't really, confirming anything, but a lot of the thoughts that we had, I guess they're true, although when it's coming from any industry person and not the person's family, which is who I would have rather spoke on this, maybe those are my emotions talking. But some things, when it comes to someone's life, especially once they're gone, I would just want their family to say, if anybody's going to say it, if it even really matters at this point, because he's not coming back. He's not, he's not in Cuba with Tupac. He's not in an underground city, in one of them tunnels over there by DC. So he's not, what's the purpose? But it's clicks and it's views and it's the business, so I get it. So Irv Gotti went on to say that DMX was already brain dead when the family actually reached out to him. So when DMX went in the hospital, he had to be hooked up to the machine. All right, a couple machines, one to actually, keep, what I'm saying. There was no brain activity. I'm trying to be respectful. In addition to that, DMX had COVID. Now, we was told that DMX had got the COVID shot. So you mean to tell me you still catch COVID with the COVID? I'm not going there. Anyway, and he was put on a ventilator because of the COVID. In addition to that, Irv Gotti said that DMX had a bad dose of crack that was laced with fentanyl. I meant to look it up before I did the show. What in the hell is fentanyl? I keep hearing about it. I ain't took the time to just Google it and see what it is. But whatever it is, it's taking people up out of here. I say all that to say, I didn't really feel good when I saw that interview. I didn't really want him to speak on it. It's the truth. So we know. It's what I assumed. But I just really wanted to hear that from the family. And I think that certain things need to just be reserved for family, an immediate family at that, to talk about. I don't want to hear, a fourth cousin speak on it, like one of the baby mamas, one of the adult children, I didn't want to hear Irv talk about it. That's just my opinion. You let me know what you think. But now we know how he went up out of here, at least according to an industry person. So you still have to take that with a grain of salt. And, it's unfortunate, but the man's at peace now. And I hope that they can just let him rest. However, just like with anybody else that died, Prince, Whitney Houston, Elvis, the list goes on and on and on. Aaliyah as well. There will be multiple TV shows about DMX. They will replay his movies again and again. His record sales have went up. You're going to see new edition of this, re-release of that. It's just how the industry goes. They work you while you in there, and they work you in your death. It is what it is. Now, moving right along from that, we've got to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner, at 71 years old, has announced that she wants to run for governor. Run for governor? I said, well, damn, Caitlyn, have you learned how to run in heels? Let me know, can you run in heels before you run for governor? I'm just saying. And I just thought this stuff was absolutely hilarious because I'm like, I know California is going through a lot, but I said, well, damn, I would hope that California is not going through that much that we're going to let Caitlyn Jenner run for governor. Now, Caitlyn, I got to tell you something, boo-boo. Just like when you was William Bruce Jenner, and you tried to audition for Superman, the original Superman that Christopher Reeves got, because he knocked that shit out the park because you was never an actor. You was an athlete, you wasn't even no businessman, because ain't no way in here I'ma ever have an Olympic medal, and I'm walking around with $200 in my pocket, 6 kids, and a woman with a wet box. I'm never walking around like that. So I'm just saying, you talk all that shit about Chris, and we drag Chris like anybody else, but at the end of the day, you owe your life, the second half of your life to Chris, because what Chris gave you, your managers couldn't give you, the women you was with before couldn't give you, none of it, sir, ma'am, none of it. Ma'am, none of it. So now you telling me somebody that got the body of a liberal and the mind of a conservative is finna come run for governor of California? I'm here to let y'all know, if y'all elect her, your state is done. Like, you're a joke at this point. You're a joke. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not because she's a reality star or because she's an Olympian. No, it's because she literally doesn't have that much political experience. Why are we electing people into politics that we don't know them for activism? We don't know them to be out in the streets. We don't know them to... Why? Why do you want to do that? You know why? Because when it comes to Hollywood, these people will do anything for attention. And right now, the way to go, especially since Hollywood is shut down, is trying to become a blogger like us. But you ain't us, can't be us, ain't got the personality that we do. Is either that or OnlyFans, or I'm gonna be a politician, because this country is apparently going in the damn toilet anyway, and China is 5 steps away from taking over. Either China or Mexico, whoever come in this hole first. So I'm just here to say, somebody that got the body of a liberal, the mind of a conservative, she's trans but did not support gay marriage. How you gonna be a part of LGBTQIA plus and you don't support the L to the G to the B or the I or the A? How? Ma'am, it does not make sense. And you gonna run for governor? I want you to run a lap in heels first, and I want you to do that with them strong ass legs, and then I can say, okay, maybe you can run for damn governor. Now, I do want to let you guys know that since in the 2020 election, Caitlyn Jenner did not vote and has only voted 9 times in state elections in California since the year 2000. You literally haven't even voted that much, but you think that you can provide change? What change you gonna provide? What change? What? A change of clothes? A change of duct tape to tuck? What you gonna give us? We wanna know. We wanna know what you gonna give us that we can't give ourselves. How somebody that couldn't run their house gonna run the state? You got three failed marriages, failed plastic surgery, and still ain't been able to walk on them hills, looking just like Kylie. So I'm trying to figure out how you gonna run a whole state, but you couldn't run your house. You helped to raise a house full of hoes, but you think you gonna run the state of California? California already full of hoes. We don't need no more whoredom there. How? What you gonna do? What is your plan? This is not a joke. This is politics, ma'am. I'm really trying to figure out where your mindset is at, because I really don't know. Run for governor. Why? Now, did you clear this with Kristen Mary Holden Kardashian Jenner first? Did you clear this with her? She is the master. Nobody works harder than Kris Jenner. Maybe Satan, and that's about it. Chris already helped you get your YouTube game up. Showed you how to stay relevant. Been helping you eat for the last 30 years. Run for governor. Run down there to Malibu and go see Brandon and Brody and apologize for not being part of their life. Go see Buck. Go see Karen. Go mend them relationship with your original 4 damn kids before you try to mend anything in the state of California. Because a deadbeat can't run my state. I'm not even in California, but I'm speaking for y'all. A deadbeat can't run my state. Now, you ran from your responsibilities again and again and again. You ran from your truth again and again and again. But you, I don't trust you as a leader. I am your leader. Yes, I am your leader. You're not a believer. Shit is ridiculous. These people would do anything to stay relevant. Anything. It ain't about the money. Don't run for governor until you transparent about the real reason why you went ahead and rushed along your transition. Because the truth of the matter is, when you hit that old lady on a PCH, went over in a car, saw her old ass slumped over and dead, you said, I ain't going to no male prison. We rushing this along. We already knew what was up. You had the ponytail in. Adam's up had already been shaved down. Like you was already there, but you rushed that process. You expedited that process. And in 6 months, you was Woman of the Year, and we forgot all about the incident on PCH. Whole lot of you celebrities be killing people on the road, allegedly. Anyway, that's that. My California people that watch me, you voting for her? Is you voting for her? Is she getting your vote? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, damn it. Y'all let me know. Now, anyway, so let me take, I don't even have my phone. Oh, my phone's right here. So I'm going to pull up y'all comments really quick. And then that's going to be about it. That's going to be about it. They said nope. Everybody's saying no. Callie's in terrible condition. I know. What else? They say no. That's about it. Okay. Everybody's saying no. They not buying it. I'm not either. Chris for governor is better. Yes, she is, because at least she figured out how to get some money in there. She know how to get stuff done. If she don't intimidate you to your face, she gonna intimidate your spirit, guys. Either way. Storm, what about Ashanti? Y'all, look, we don't even know if Ashanti is with that man. People love to put somebody on somebody. Y'all leave Ashanti alone. Let her be happy. Nelly wasted enough of her time, and it's just sad. So let her live her life. When she ready to tell us who she with, she'll tell us, if she ever does. That's her choice. That's her choice. Everybody's saying nope. Nope. Renee says Storm can't DMX family sue Gotti. I don't think so, honestly. Because if you sue somebody, like if you sue for defamation or something, you have to go through discovery, which is when you both open up your life. I mean, we'll learn more about DMX than we ever knew if they do that. So I think they're just gonna let it go. Bam. What else? I thought she was dating Flo Rida. Hell, I don't know. Yeah. We did the story about Flo Rida, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Thank you, Amara Lewis. I will check my business email. Okay, I'm about to go get me some good Mexican food. My buddy is here and we're hungry and I've been drinking. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care for more content. We will be definitely next week and a week after that uploading more content. And next 2 months we're gonna push so much content on you, especially before I go to Miami, that you ain't gonna know what to do. But anyway, make sure you follow me here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe over there on the Celebrity Doctor. I will do a show tomorrow to give these hoes a scripts. Let's see what else. Follow me on IG, stormmonroetv, and my Patreon, patreon.com/stormmonroe, or you can become a channel member. You get the same info. That's it. Oh, and if you are interested in doing advertising on my platform, you have to have an established business with at least 6 months of established sales. Email me at stormmonroebusiness@gmail.com. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When you say you want to do advertising, you need to give me links to your business page. You need to send proof of sales. You need to send proof that you're an actual business. If you do not send it, then your email will be deleted and won't be considered. So come with it, or like don't. Or if you want to advertise on the Celebrity Doctor channel, which is a lot cheaper, then we can talk about that too. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.
What's up, everybody? Y'all ever check out the 9-Day Network YouTube channel with Isaiah Curry and his Curry Gang?
What's up, my Curry gang?
If not, go check out their content and subscribe. They got everything from animated parodies like these.
Storm Monroe, I want to talk to you, nigga. It's about that Tasha Kibble. Go home, Jacqueline. You got me all the way f***ed up showing up here to my house.
To web series like their Hood Times.
Ray, I need you to answer me right now. Why is Jesus black?
and look drunk. Or their animated power series.
You said you was gonna take the rap from me, Ghost, but you lied about that too. Just like you lie about everything.
To the latest gossip and news with me, Isaiah Curry, and the Curry Gang. And their film Kanye Get Out, the animated movie, at KanyeGetOutMovie.com. So go ahead over to Night and Day Network YouTube channel and subscribe. The link is in the description box below. Shit. What's up, everybody? Y'all ever check out the Night and Day Network YouTube channel with Isaiah Curry and his Curry Gang? What's up, my Curry Gang? If not, go check out their content and subscribe. They got everything from animated parodies like these.
Storm Monroe, I want to talk to you, nigga. It's about that toxic cattle,
Go home, Jacqueline. You got me all the way up showing up here